Drew, it's Scott. Have you eaten enough candy?
Yeah, I had one of my 2 Reese's cups. The Reese's Big Cup with pieces.
I was going to say, it's one of those novelty half-pound cups, though.
Yeah,
So
it's the full size.
only having eaten one is not as much of a diet move as you think it is.
It's the size of my goddamn head.
I only had 1 cup. How many calories? 47,000.
This one, 390 calories if you eat both.
That's barely anything. What's that, about 195 each? You like that?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Can we do that all day? Can we do quick, very simple math all day that to the right audience is very impressive?
Well, we are mathletes, as we
We are
stated earlier.
mathletes. I think I won some math awards in grade school. What's also... Riddle me this. What's grade school? All school is grades. But it seems to refer more to elementary school, does it not?
I guess.
Grade school.
You know, grade school, elementary school, where the grades matter way less.
You know, I was at job work.
Job work. Yeah. I don't understand why elementary school is
Synonymous with grade
synonymous
school.
with grade school.
High school,
because
guess what? Also grade school.
But high school is when grades matter.
Yeah, and
elementary
even
school
then,
is when
not as much as you think it does when you're in high school.
True.
But certainly more than elementary,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Like, it's really hard to flunk out of elementary school.
But boy, did you try.
Boy, did I try. No, I was a very good student until I was in grade 8. And then I was like, oh, wait.
High school, I quit.
Wait, you're telling me that if I make my wiener hard and then I pull on it a bunch, that it not only feels good and is fun, but I can do it multiple times a day?
But it makes
Done.
my parents uncomfortable when I make eye contact with them when they walk in on me.
Only when my mom walks in on me in the bathroom.
But I still finish.
That's the way to do it.
That's the move. We call it the Kevin.
And then later, I'm going to shoot my dad and little sister with an arrow.
Oh, no. Spoilers from 11 years ago.
Of a movie that nobody's heard of. I don't think a lot of people have seen it or heard of it.
It's funny. I had absolutely heard of it at the time. Never got around to watching it until the podcast last year. But man, am I glad I did. Stop showing me so much skin, Drew. I can't handle it. We're trying to run a show.
I'm talking about boners.
That's true. I know you do need to slip one tank top strap off once you start talking about boners.
I would like to stress the fact that as a teenager, I jerked off so much that it hindered me having an education in high school.
I would like to stress that I did not jerk off regularly until my 20s.
Until you went on all of those business trips to the middle of nowhere, and you set a world record for most times jerked off in a hotel in Nanaimo.
2.
Because you said that, right?
Yes.
You said, what's the most times you can jerk off in one hotel room on one trip?
And you're like, I don't know how many times did you? I'm like, 2. I have a long refractory period.
72-hour refractory period where you can only jerk off every 3 days.
Yeah, like I was in a position where I had sex regularly before I jerked off regularly.
Now what's your excuse?
Hard to say. My excuse for having so much sex regularly?
Yeah.
I'm pretty. I don't know. I'm charming.
You're not as picky.
I'm not as picky.
You gape.
I added a second gender to the mix. Really opened up the playing field.
You went from having one option to 10,000 options?
Yep.
Well, you are in the SNEP district of Gaysville, Vancouver.
I am in the SNEP district. What's a SNEP? You plebs ask. SNEP is tools of the trade. That's not something of the job. What am I even looking for?
I don't know. What are you looking for?
I don't
Tools
know.
of
Just
trade is a thing.
On the job slang is what I'm looking for.
Sure.
Anyway, for snow leopard, snow lep, snap.
I don't like it.
We're in the SNEP district.
You know what I refer to.
You prefer snowy.
I prefer snowy.
Yeah.
It's more adorable and less
It is more adorable
and less weird to me.
But it's an extra syllable, and think how many times in your life. Think how many times you say that extra syllable at the end of your life. If you've said snap instead of snowy, you've saved 3 years.
Well,
That's three.
That's 3 years I don't want to live.
At the end of your life. That's 83 to 86.
I don't want to live.
That's the golden
I
age.
think it's adorable that you think I'm living to 83.
No, I know. I mean, for like a real person.
Oh, for a normal person. Yeah.
That was the general you, not you.
God,
you.
if I live to see 50, I'm going to be so disappointed.
I thought I was already instructed to kill you long before that.
Yeah, well, you're supposed to smother me with a pillow, but that's only in a sexual manner.
If neither of us are married by the time we're 40, we get married. And then if either of us are alive by the time we're 41, we kill each other.
Spoiler alert, I'm not getting married, so you better just do it now.
Okay.
On air.
Kill you or marry you?
You know what? Both.
Because I don't think...
Marry me so hard that I die.
Marry me to death. I don't think either of us should kill the other and then commit suicide if we're not married. I don't think we should do that. I don't think... here's what I think. I don't think anyone, least of all us, should murder Suey out of wedlock. I think that goes against God.
Fine.
And I was like, look, you can do it right after you get married. You could do it on the honeymoon.
Okay.
but don't murder Suey out of wedlock. I think it's in the Bible.
You know what? I somehow don't think it's in the Bible.
You don't know. There's some weird shit. Drew, there's monsters in the Bible.
You know what? There's rock monsters in Noah's Ark.
That's in Noah.
Oh.
I don't know if the rock monsters that do karate are in the Bible.
You don't know.
But there's
Were you there?
You know what? I wasn't there in Noah times. I wasn't there on Mount Ararat. But no, there's Behemoth. He's the land monster. There's Leviathan. He's the sea monster. And I think there's a flying... Is there a flying one called Zix? Or did I totally invent that one?
You're asking questions that I don't have answers to.
Drew, you've done so much Bible study. I'm not asking a lot here.
You know, all the Bible...
Look up Bible Zix. Z-I-X. Is it a monster?
Z-I-Z
Ziz.
is a giant griffin-like bird in Jewish mythology.
Yeah, in the Old Testament.
Yeah.
Spoiler, guys. Hey, all you Christians that love the Old Testament, that's just Jewish.
There's a golem, there's a leviathan, there's a Garuda.
Garuda.
There's a Meliktaus.
I like that. What's his story? What's Meliktaus?
It's a peacock angel.
Okay, you could have just said it was gay. Don't know. I would need to get into details.
There's a Bar-Jusni.
What's that middle one? That middle syllable?
Jusni.
Okay.
Yushne.
What's his
colossal legendary bird from Jewish mythology.
A lot of birds.
Which is believed to have a wingspan large enough to block out the sun.
Well, I mean, if it's right in front of you, a crow can block out the sun.
Well, I think it means like go way up in the air and block the sun.
Is it as big as the sun?
It's the size of the sun that lives on Earth, you jackass.
It's a big-ass bird. Okay, so Ziz. I always had Zix in my head, but Ziz, okay.
You don't know shit.
Peacock
you
angel.
You don't know shit.
Ridiculous. Yeah, because they have the land, earth... I'm so dumb. The land, earth, and sea monsters. The land, sea, and air monsters.
You're Jesus really struggling.
Christ. You're
having a hard time.
I'm a land bender from Avatar.
Earthbender.
Earth, wind, and fire.
Earth, wind, fire, semen.
The big four.
The big four.
Oh, wouldn't you love to be a cum bender?
Do you literally like make it come out of your dick?
You and other people's.
Oh,
you can extract. Yeah, and then
does it feel good?
You know what? It feels good for you. It feels horrible for them. Imagine having cum yanked out of you.
Well, isn't semen's water based?
So everything's water based.
Bender take it out of your penis?
Only the water.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up. Give me a second.
What are you looking up? The science of if a waterbender could bend cum? I don't know if there's like an empirical study done on it. What could you even be looking for?
I don't know.
Okay. I wasn't fishing, but I like what I caught.
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Is that now for the listeners? You want to talk us through it?
Well, it just says it's from an Avatar: The Last Airbender and Legend of Korra fan Facebook page, or somebody asked if one of the in the Avatar's groups if waterbenders could bend breast milk. So he found an image.
This appears to be Korra.
No, it's
or
Katara.
An old Katara.
With giant knockers.
With the biggest hits you've ever seen, bending an ocean of breast milk.
Oh, sexy.
There,
this is really
there's a lot of Avatar DeviantArt out there. It's good stuff. I like the breast milk part. But okay. Let's attempt to explain this visual. All right, it's a 2-frame meme.
How could we even explain it? You can't.
2-frame meme. First one, it's someone sleeping, about to wake up, and it's clearly like
it is the Fire Lord after Aang has not really defeated him, but like beat him down.
Yeah, and one of those like part of the text is it's like a previous meme, and part of the text is blacked out and new stuff written over it. So the first part is Albanian child waking up. And then the second frame
and saying, what did you do to me?
What did you do to me? And then the second frame is a very surprised Aang, you would say.
Yep.
And how's the whole thing go?
On his forehead, it says his uncle.
Labeled his uncle, and taking away your virginity. Yeah, there's a lot of...
I love it.
There's a lot of gold to mine here.
I just want to know, can waterbenders...
No, you need a fifth new kind of bender. Solely cum bender.
I'm just going to look up Avatar semen, see what comes up.
You suck it out of people, and then you do, like, I don't know, like spirographs with it or something. Remember spirograph?
I do remember spirograph. There's doesn't appear to be...
I'm not seeing as much... a sentence I find myself saying all too often. I'm not seeing as much cum as I'd like to.
The Last Airbender semen.
Right? But okay. Search Avatar semen bender. And see where that gets us. That's gotta get us something.
How loud I'm typing, as everyone loves.
Not much. Looks like we're gonna have to be the first.
Somebody draw that. Draw a bender pulling semen out of someone's penis
and doing something cool with it.
Yeah, like make it a mural,
bending it into a cool shape. Now, before Drew gets too turned on, we're gonna cool things down with some video game talk.
Are we?
We are.
Video games.
Video games. Because we were talking about it on a recent podcast, which both of us forgot about, but luckily people remind us of things we say, and which is the only way we'll ever know.
Everything story of my life.
Yeah.
Hey, remember that funny thing you did 2 weeks ago?
Nope. Sure don't.
Do I remember anything I did yesterday?
No. But I don't, but thanks for enjoying it, whatever it might have been. We were postulating the next game in the Pokemon series, Pokemon Gun. And it was brought to my attention during the video game stream on Sunday that I'm involved in, that game is basically coming out. It's got a real stupid-ass name. I think it's called Pal World, which is super lame. For what a cool premise it is. It's basically like straight up ripped off Pokemon. It's sort of just like an open 3D world game where I believe you enslave them, and also literally it's like a shooter and you have a gun. So it seems pretty cool. What's that? What's
that is very knockoff Pokemon. Like,
I mean, there was a few.
holy shit.
I saw the trailer. I'm like, isn't this just literally a Pokemon? Like, I think I saw an Eevee in there.
You can hunt your pals for food?
Yeah, you can do whatever with them.
That's rad.
You can hunt them. You can fuck them.
I assume it's only
put them in a stew.
I assume it's only a like Steam thing. It's only going to be on computers.
No idea. Couldn't tell you.
All right.
I think it's just on Wii U.
No.
I think.
No.
I think it's just on Atari Jaguar.
Nice.
I think it's just on 3DO.
It's a Sega Saturn.
I think it's just on Sega 32X. I think it's just on Neo Geo. I can keep doing this.
All right, let's move on. It says store on Steam, so it's
Steam for sure.
It's just gonna be.
I don't know if it's making its way to consoles.
No, I can't imagine. Especially I don't even know who the developer is.
Steve.
Pocket Pair.
It's Pocket Pair. I got a Pocket Pair for you.
So.
Huh?
No, you don't. I've seen it. It's not a pair. It's only one.
It's one big one. Stop pretending.
Huh. This is really weird.
It is really weird.
Because, it very clearly is Pokemon.
Just looks like Pokemon. But there's guns.
But obviously they're not going to get sued.
I get, like those sheep things. Aren't those just Pokemon?
Yeah, there's a Pokemon that looks exactly like that.
Yeah, there's guns.
There's guns. There's fighting.
Yeah.
You get to hang out by the fire and fuck.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw that. That was a woman just straight a white woman, obviously.
Oh, and you can
straight up having sex with a dog.
Them?
Yeah, you can make disgusting hybrids.
Nice.
Or cute hybrids.
Or use it as a shield and it dies. I like it.
Yeah.
But are you eating it? I would like you to eat it, please.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
But it looks pretty sick.
So you can kind of be a villain who...
I think so. I think you can absolutely be the bad guy.
Nice. There's not a lot of that, There's not a lot of that. Oh my god, this rules.
Yeah. So check out Pal World, guys. I think it's pretty sick.
Oh,
we might
2022 though is what it says.
Damn. Well, look forward to next year when we might do that on stream.
Don't worry. Luckily, time goes by really fast now.
Yeah. Did you know it's the middle of fucking 2021?
Did you know that it's mid-June?
Did you know in 2 weeks, 2021 is half over?
I don't like it.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What am I doing with my life? This is why I'm glad I'm dying young.
That is
You're
nuts.
younger than you're supposed to.
Yeah. Younger than me.
Yes.
I'm going to live to a ripe old age.
Well, you are, in fact, baby.
I'm baby.
Kill you. I'm going to kill you right after this podcast.
What was it? Oh, when I did the Oscars commentary in April at Adam's house, and had super brag, and hadn't done any recording or even barely seen him in over a year. And I think I'd only sort of been doing the I'm Baby on stream for kind of the last year. So he had never seen my face when I do I'm Baby. And man, did he ever not enjoy it. Oh boy.
Oh, him not enjoying something?
Oh boy, oh boy.
What a shocker.
Not a fan. I think he gave me a 2 out of 10. Yeah, was not a fan. He's like, I've never seen your face when you do that before. I've only heard it.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
And then also on the stream on Sunday, we played the game Backbone, which just came out.
Okay.
Which is a furry noir game set in Vancouver, British Columbia.
Interesting.
Yeah. Because the guy who made it used Adam, a furry from Vancouver, British Columbia, as an inspiration for it. Even though there's no horses in it, so you didn't do that good a job, pal.
Interesting.
No horsey, no tiger in the game. Drew, I will say, one of the first people you talk to in the game, Snowy.
Because they fucking get it.
Because they fucking get it. But cool game, sort of 2D on 3D backgrounds, looked good. There were some There were some like 1-to-1 Vancouver correlates. There was Foxy Burger, where Roxy Burger is.
Ah.
There was the Rogue instead of the Vogue Theater.
Nice, I'm in.
Yep. In this world, it's because it's sort of not post-apocalyptic, but kind of dystopian future. The West End is a fucking wasteland. So like, man, they wrecked it over here.
Well, you know why? Because when the world's going down, everybody starts fucking.
Yeah, I was looking forward to taking a stroll through the Snap District here, but it's like all like just like industrial and garbagey. I'm like, damn, I don't know what happened.
Gays
here,
party, baby. Gays know what's up.
This lifestyle cannot sustain itself.
No, not even a little bit.
But yeah, it was very cool. And the director of the game like showed up in the chat.
Cool.
While we were playing, so we like talked to him a bit and got some. Like gave him some feedback and talked to him about future stuff. I'm like, you're making more furry games, right? He's like,
Okay, here's one. A tiger and a snow leopard go on an adventure.
I'm listening.
They kiss a lot. They're both bottoms, so they don't have sex with each other.
Or anyone else.
No, we're non-penetrative. We don't like things in our pooper.
No. But we are bottoms.
But we are in fact bottoms.
We have the strongest bottom energy you've ever seen or smelled. But we don't let anyone in.
No, but it's a fun. You didn't say the magic word. It's a real like girl at a fur con situation where like it is impossible to break into that.
She is literally and figuratively impenetrable.
Surrounded by a gang of gays.
Yeah, a Berlin Wall of gays.
Yeah, not to be confused with The Wall. It's brother. The Wall brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then another thing, man, I had a busy Sunday, apparently. I was presented with quite the conundrum of a Sophie's Choice by a chat member on Sunday. The scenario is as follows, and works into what we were just talking about, actually. The scenario is as follows. You get to have the perfect cat nose, but you have to have dog ears. Do you do it?
What kind of dog ears?
That's the question.
Do I get to choose?
That's the thing. If
I don't want floppers.
Exactly! Exactly. That's the thing. If I can get away with some like pointy dog ears, fine. I can make that work.
A nice
but if
Shiba
you give me
Inu or a
husky, German Shepherd, great. But Basset Hound
or Bloodhound,
fucking forget about it.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
I don't want them hanging down past my face.
No, ridiculous.
Yeah.
To the point where they're inconvenient.
And just look like floppy wieners.
Look like floppy wieners. Like, get in. I don't want my ears to get in my mouth when I'm eating.
Or cover your face while you're getting pounded.
Or cover my face while I'm not getting pounded.
Yeah, that's true. Non-penetrative.
Yeah, so that was my answer. But yeah, it's very dependent on what kind of dog. If it's decent, I'm in because cat nose good dog ears beats human nose human ears. But cat nose stupid dog ears does not. That's a net negative.
And I feel like some dog ears could vaguely pass as cat ears.
100%.
So
100%. Like decent triangular dog ears. I'm in. Are you looking up ears now? Of course I am. What do you think I am?
No. Too big.
Yeah, you don't want those like giant Chihuahua ears, or like Corgi's ears are too big. But yeah, just like some decent ones, some good ones.
I'm fine with those.
Those are fine. I can make that work.
Yeah, I'm fine with those. Symmetrical. They're big, but they stand up.
Have to stand up.
Yeah, I like
absolute must.
I can do husky ears.
Yeah, no floppers.
No floppers.
No.
No floppers, no droppers, no hip hoppers.
Yeah. So that's the answer, guys. If you got a different answer,
you're wrong.
1, you're wrong, but 2, write us and try to make a case for it.
It's not gonna.
Best of fucking luck.
I will not change my mind to appease you people.
You can do it in the YouTube comment on this very show, or you can tweet us at NotScottHenson, or
Oh, Sarah and Zapas.
There you go.
Sorry, I was typing and didn't
busy.
realize you were talking to me.
Yeah. Oh, well, sorry. We're talking to me.
You talking to me? Well, I know what we're talking about.
What else is in the news? Anything?
Scott,
are we going to the movie? Are we going to the movies?
Could you imagine spending your entire life devoting yourself to change,
Yep.
only for in 40 years to it not even fucking mattering?
So, okay, that seems like an unfortunate scenario. Let's give a specific.
Let's
say
say
what were you fighting for?
You and I spend the rest of our natural life.
You and Isaacs?
You and Isaacs spend the rest of our natural born lives protesting the people, fighting the power,
Yeah.
to allow it so that humans and dogs can get married legally.
Yeah.
And then 40
Much as people in the past fought for, say, the right to sit at the front of the bus.
Correct.
Okay.
Now, fast forward 40 years after we've achieved that, and everybody is totally fine and cool with you marrying dogs 100%. Like, it's not a some do, some don't. Everyone's cool with it,
However,
but only people who are mentally retarded do it.
much like current day people who ride in the front of the bus.
Correct.
So at the end of the day, what you're saying...
That's what I said in confidence to you.
That's the part you don't want to say. Okay. I think everyone can read between the lines
Are you
as
really
to
a hero?
who... Are you really a hero? Oh, no. Well, let's finish our last podcast.
Whatever. It's an important opinion.
You know what? It is. It's not just an opinion. It's an important opinion. Hey, you going back to the movies? This week? Next week? Couple days? Tomorrow? Tonight?
I will be
you
attending.
Taking me? Can I be a weird third wheel?
It was supposed to be today.
I would like to be a weird third wheel.
Well,
please.
the way that the theater is broken up is it's only 2 seats. It's 2 together, 2 apart. Together.
I could go horizontal across your laps.
You'll sit with Veronica, and I'll sit by myself at the back.
Okay.
Okay, fair.
Giving a stranger a hand job under a blanket.
Of course. What am I gonna go? Go to a movie theater?
What am I gonna do? Watch
by
the
myself
movie?
and not jerk someone else off?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real Pee Wee Herman or
He didn't jerk someone else off. He jerked himself
or
off.
Fred Willard situation.
That was self-jerk.
First,
at a fucking porn theater.
Where's my soapbox?
Free Pee-wee. And R.I.P. Fred Willard.
Where's my soapbox? Let me get on it.
Get on it.
You people.
Go off, Queen.
Who went online.
What do you mean, you people?
And attacked.
What do you mean, you people?
God's greatest creation, Fred Willard.
A perfect man.
For going to a theater that encourages masturbating.
For going to a jerk-off theater
and then
to
trying
jerk
to
off.
cancel him because he jerked off in a movie theater that's designed for jerking off. Can all go to hell.
How damn dare you?
What happened?
What happened? I got a wee wet wagon.
I don't think so. R.I.P.
All improv, right?
R.I.P. Yeah, all improv.
Yeah.
Not written.
What a fucking king.
God, what a king. Or dying in review.
Oh my god, dying in review
shuttle.
on a fucking space shuttle.
Oh, so good. Oh man, that sucks.
Guys, go this is a general endorsement of Fred Willard. Go see everything he's done.
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever had a miss. Anything he did on Tim and Eric?
Tim and Eric, he was the dad. Why can't I think of the actor's name?
Tim Heidecker.
Tim Heidecker. He was Tim Heidecker's dad. No, he was not Tim Heidecker's. He was
Ty Burrell.
Ty Burrell.
Did I get it?
Ty Burrell's dad on Modern Family.
Did you want to call him Phil Dunphy?
Yeah, I did want to call him Phil Dunphy, and I was like, that's not his name.
That's not his real name. How come Julie Bowen is younger on Modern Family than she is in Happy Gilmore?
Botox.
Okay. Julie Botox?
Julie Botox.
Ha!
Huh.
Called out, Julie.
I don't know that I would have guessed what they consider his 4 biggest.
I feel like the 4 biggest on IMDb these days are a real fucking crapshoot.
Kind of. Some of them are pretty accurate. Some of them are pretty
But
bad.
I feel like sometimes they're not doing their homework.
Oh, he was on 1 episode of New Girl.
Sick.
Well, now we gotta watch it.
Guess we gotta watch the whole thing.
The whole thing. Yeah, I mean...
How many seasons? I bet there's too many seasons of... I'm gonna say 8 seasons of New Girl.
Well, I'm already past it, so you're not finding out.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna do it myself.
He was on SCTV,
Yes, he was.
which hit or miss, but the hits were good.
It's a good 80s sketch show. I mean, especially at the time, better than SNL.
That time SNL,
because that
absolutely.
was dark years.
That was the dark ages.
Non-Lorne Michael. It was when that bitch was.
It was when he left for a while and
Yeah.
took all the good people with him.
Yeah.
And then bad people were on it.
Yeah.
He was on one episode of Married with Children, the episode entitled "My Dinner with Anthrax." Don't know the context, but
I don't know, but I like it.
Amazing. But I mean, I don't know if you've seen one of or a couple of Christopher Guest movies, you should be seeing all of them.
Oh yeah,
Like all of them are very good. A couple of them are like incredible.
yeah. I remember because we marathon all of them.
No, but we did 3 maybe. We did Best in Show, Waiting for Guffman, and
For Your Consideration. And Mascots. Maybe not the same day.
Maybe not the same
Mascots
day,
might
but
have been a separate
around
day.
the same time.
Yeah.
We definitely did it.
'Cause I remember-
I think we watched Mascots and then said
We should watch all the Christopher Guest
and then
movies.
the next time we hung out, we
Yeah.
watched the other 3.
Or 4. I guess we might have done them all.
Maybe.
Guffman, Best in Show, Mighty Win, For Your Consideration. We might have done
Very
the 4,
possible.
honestly. Because I remember in my head, I hadn't seen it since the theater, For Your Consideration. I remember having it like a substantial tier lower than the previous 3, but watching it, it's fucking great.
Yeah, it is really great.
It's awesome.
It's a really subtly funny
Yeah.
like view of awards and like
Yeah. Like,
the
Catherine
Oscar,
O'Hara's-
Oscar bait stuff.
Catherine O'Hara's character arc is amazing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. It's very the insider sort of like jokes and knowledge and stuff of things.
Yeah.
Is amazing. It's very, very funny.
Yeah, it's really good.
Is that a good enough segue into awards?
Sure.
By
And
saying the words awards?
Awards. Pretty good.
I did it.
Seamless.
Guys, I did it.
New Girl, 7 seasons.
New Girl. Oh my god. And you've seen how many episodes?
I have never seen a full episode of the New Girl.
What? I
never-
also have never seen
I
it.
take great pride in having never seen an episode of New Girl and never seen an episode of Two Broke Girls. No girls.
It's because you hate women.
Have I ever seen an episode of Girls? I think I have. I think I've seen 2 or 3 episodes of Girls before I knew what a piece of shit Lena Dunham was.
Okay, hot take. Can you name the 4 male leads of New Girl? Go.
Max Greenfield.
1.
Orson Welles.
You lost.
Oh,
Megan Fox was on some episodes. Good for her.
Toe Thumbs.
Rob Reiner was on some episodes. Good for him.
Carl
R.I.P.
Reiner.
No.
Damon
Wayans Jr.
Really?
Yep.
Fun.
Jake Johnson. And the guy who does those commercials, Lamorne Morris.
I was going to go with Dennis Haysbert because I like his State Farm commercials.
Dennis Haysbert.
He has a commanding voice.
He does.
That's why they made him the fucking president.
There was a
And then murdered him.
There was a series
24
of
spoilers.
very good episodes of Brooklyn Nine-Nine where he was also a police chief or former police chief or something, where they did a bunch of Dennis Haysbert and oh my god, I'm fucking leave me alone.
Andre Brower?
Andre Brower.
Wow.
Because they're very similar.
Why is that?
Because they both are
Because they're both police chiefs.
straight-laced. Like, their comedy is the same, and the way that they present themselves is the same.
There are a couple of triple N's, no nonsense.
Oh my god, you can't say that. You cannot say that on TV, but you can say it on podcasts.
Is that what that Nickelodeon show is about?
Not saying
It was,
the N-word?
it was about Alanis Morissette not saying the N-word.
No, don't do it.
And then if you say it, you get slimed.
They went through a lot of slime on that show.
Oh, yeah.
Too much slime, if you're asking me. You know what? They abused the system of slime. Okay, awards. That's what we're doing. That's what we're saying. Before we accidentally say a word we're not supposed to say.
I almost did.
You just kind of like forgot where you were.
Because I thought of the joke, but then I almost forgot that you can't say the whole joke.
You almost forgot that people are going to hear what you're saying.
Yeah, and that part of the fun is not saying it.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, every time we turn off this podcast, the amount of times Scott screams the N-word because he kept holding them in for the whole podcast, it would blow your goddamn mind.
Here's the only... When this inevitably happens to me, literally the only defense is, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my client is hella cute. Like, would he really do that? That's the whole thing. That's what I'm resting everything on. Just like, because people say like, because like, you know, we stream 11 hours every Sunday.
Right.
Over the course of that 11 hours, I'm gonna say a couple of things.
Sure.
And people are just like constantly flabbergasted. Like, how do you never get in trouble for this? I'm like, not unironically, I'm cute. And not just like physically, just like the energy I do the whole thing with is cute.
Because you're baby.
Because I'm baby. Look, you can't.
I can't.
You're not allowed. You're not allowed to set it up and then get mad. You can't have it both ways.
I can't like toss you the ball and then get mad when you hit a home run.
It's not even tossing. You can't put it on the tee.
And let you hit a home run.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me of my favorite joke, but I can't tell it on podcast.
Does it involve an intellectually disabled person striking out at T-ball?
It does not.
Can you tell one like that? Because I can see that having some legs also.
Oh, yeah, no, but that's not... I wrote a note, so I remember to tell you it off air.
Good.
I don't think I can say it out loud. Especially in the climate we currently live in.
Temperate rainforest.
Temperate rainforest.
How do you like that?
So the year
Biodome.
is...
Before the year, an emergency apology.
2006.
5.
No, I'm saying.
Oh,
6.
pardon me. Yes, an emergency apology for 2006 last week.
Is it an apology?
It's an emergency apology. Because in the heat of the moment and in the heat of the night, starring Sidney Poitier and Andy Griffith.
What about the TV show?
Poitier in the movie, Griffith in the TV show. Right. Rod Steiger in the movie?
Rod Steiger.
Yeah, you're welcome. Best actor winner? What do you think about that?
Yes.
We did it?
Did it.
We did it.
How do you do 146 episodes about a murder?
I think they did more murders.
Oh. I like several murders.
I don't think they did like 5+ seasons of one murder. Although The Killing did 2 seasons, so good for them. Before they had to add more murders. But, yeah, I would have bet you money that Poitier won for that too, but I don't think he did. I think he won for Lilies of the Valley. Or Lilies of the Field. Lilies of the Field? Lilies of the Valley is just a kind of flower.
Who am I looking up? Sidney Poitier?
Mr. Tibbs. I think if you search for Mr. Tibbs, you'll get it.
I don't think
Goodbye, Mr. Tibbs is the movie.
I like... he's another one that is probably an RI possible, but I know he's alive.
He's alive.
He won for his extraordinary performance, and that's his honorary Oscar.
I was going to say, why does it have so many adjectives?
Lilies on the Field.
Lilies on the Field.
He was also nominated for the Defiant Ones, which is very good if you've never
Not
seen
even nominated for Heat of the Night?
No.
Surprising.
He was he was nominated for a BAFTA for Best Foreign Actor.
Oh, I love that. And then they just give it to an American.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sweet.
Sure. It's like how Canadian films are foreign cinema. You're like, yeah, it's a different country.
It's a different
country.
country.
Speak English.
Except
for it's always French.
But now they've cracked the code with American films winning Best Foreign Language because they're just filming Korean movies in America by Americans.
Yes.
Tight move, Minari.
Smart.
Smart move. But anyway, emergency apology. In the heat of the moment, last week, I somehow did not list my 5th nomination for Best Actress, which was the incomparable Toni Collette from Little Miss Sunshine. So for I was gonna say, I feel like I just heard, even though it's in the future, a collective autistic sigh of relief. Like, he only said 4 last week. I gotta update my list. So now you can. I was gonna say you can stop boxing your own ears
and screaming at planes
and and rocking back and forth quite so hard. You can take it easy this week.
And brushing your
Friends?
asshole with a toothbrush until it bleeds to make sure it's clean.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Like to a specific person or a general thing?
I think it is a thing, like within... It's the same thing as like... It's
in
like,
the community?
It's like an OCD thing, but it is done... It's within the autism
It's on the spectrum. Huh.
Yeah.
That's a fun one.
People literally that like will stay in the shower for like half an hour with a toothbrush like in their butt... Just like cleaning until it's bleeding.
I mean,
because they think it's never clean.
I'll do that same thing, but I'm not cleaning.
Yeah, you're using it for stimulation,
for
milking,
for pleasure, not business.
for milking.
Except, pleasure is my business.
He tricked you. All right, so we are, now that we've done the emergency apology, we are moving on to 2005.
To new things we'll apologize for next week.
Yes. Hopefully we leave something out this time so we can all freak out about it.
Hopefully we leave something to the imagination. I don't want to spell it all out for you. Maybe we won't say what our best picture is. And you figure it out.
Maybe we won't even say the nominations. We'll just say the winner. Like we were originally planning on this podcast, they would have taken us all of 15 minutes to finish.
So much easier. We'd be like done by now. Why didn't we do that?
Cause you're...
Well, 'cause that's why I was thinking originally. I'm like, we're gonna do a whole podcast for every year. We can bang it out in 5 minutes.
Yes, but where's the fun in that?
I'm like, oh, I gotta do nominees. I gotta like watch other movies instead of just remember one movie that was good.
I guess.
That was a part of the deal. Shit.
Oh, it just hurts so bad.
I think you should leave season 2 on Netflix July 6th. Watch it so they make more.
Please, for the love of God.
Tim Robinson is a fucking delightful man. Do it for us. Do it for the Gipper. Do it for Ronald Reagan.
Do it because it feels good.
If it feels good, do it.
How do we reference that almost every podcast?
Because we're hedonists. We always do what feels good, so that line is going to come up a lot.
We also do need cans. Can con.
We are a couple of
content de Canadien.
and we are a couple of content Canadians.
Yeah.
So that we are con-can.
Yeah.
Idiot.
2005 Oscars. Scott, let's talk about best screenplay.
I'd be happy to.
The winner for original screenplay was Crash. The best adapted screenplay was Brokeback Mountain. I kept neither.
Let me see what I did. Well, obviously I kept Crash because I've given it every award. It kind of goes without saying I didn't keep Crash. I did keep Brokeback Mountain.
Gay. Okay, what do we got? Of the ones on my list, I kept Match Point.
I kept Match Point. Why did we both keep Match Point? Because we love nominating Woody Allen for Oscars.
Also, it was the most recent movie I've watched, so it's fresh in my brain.
Fair enough.
I kept The Squid and the Whale.
I kept The Squid and the Whale.
Because if anything, if there's nothing else I've learned in my life, it's that Noah Baumbach wants me to hate marriage and hate children.
Noah Baumbach is gay for divorce.
You know what? Which is why I like him.
If he could marry divorce, he would.
He would.
And then divorce it, because he's a freak.
I kept... What else did I keep?
What else did you
I
keep?
kept Munich.
I did not keep Munich. Because to be fair, I actually have very few Munich nominations, and that's because I watched the movie the wrong way.
You watched it.
I watched it forwards.
You got to watch it backwards.
Yeah.
Instead of the Jews getting revenge on the evil Iranians, it's the Iranians.
Palestinians.
Or Palestinians. Sorry.
The Palestinians getting revenge on these murderous Israelis.
Evil Israelis.
Now that's a movie.
That's a movie.
Yeah.
Now that's a knife. This is a knife.
You call that a Jew? Now that's a Jew.
So I kept Match Point. I kept Munich. I kept Squid and the Whale.
Pointing at Goldberg and then Woody Allen respectively in that joke. Or maybe the other way. Maybe the other way is a better joke. You call that a Jew? Now that's a Jew.
Yeah. Kept Match Point, kept Munich, kept Squid and the Whale. Woody, you kept Match Point, Squid and the Whale.
I kept Match Point, Brokeback Mountain, Squid and the Whale.
Brokeback Mountain, Squid and the Whale. The other two are not on the list?
The other two are both on the list as well.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. You kept...
I kept...
Capote.
I did not keep Capote, although I think it might have been the last one I cut.
Oh.
Kept Good Night and Good Luck and A History of Violence.
The History of Violence was the last one I cut.
So you've got two that aren't on there?
I have two that are not on there.
Well, now I'm
intrigued.
I bet I know one you added.
I added North Country.
Okay. Reasonable.
And I added Memoirs of a Geisha.
Okay. I got you. I was going to guess you added The New World, but I did
not.
Incorrect.
Because it is Pocahontas, which has already been a thing at this point.
You know what? It has. Do they ever call her Pocahontas?
No.
I know she is Pocahontas.
I don't think... her name's not officially Pocahontas.
It's like something else,
It's a native language name.
I know her as Rebecca Rolfe.
Gotcha.
That's who she is to me. Her white name.
I don't even know what you picked. Oh, I know what you picked.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, Woody Allen.
No. Thought about it. I love giving Woody Oscars.
Me too.
But who did I pick?
I don't know. I picked the Squid and the Whale.
I picked the Squid and the Whale.
Perfect.
Because Noah Baumbach's good at writing.
Of course. Yeah, he's excellent.
Yeah.
I don't remember which one we did last time, so I'm just going to start at Best Supporting Actress.
Oh, you were not confident with that, but okay.
I don't remember what we did. I like to alternate them, but this time, whatever.
I think it'd be fun. Like, I know you do like to alternate them. I think it would be funny if we listen back and not once have you alternate. It's the exact same every time.
Yeah.
I think that would be great.
Well, here's what I do.
What do you do?
I look at my four.
What's your problem?
And I kind of think, what is, like, let's say, like, okay, I don't know. What? Oh my God, I'm on the wrong screen. What if... Okay, like, I can't... okay, 2007, right? Where I'm like, okay, we're both going to pick Daniel Day-Lewis for There Will Be Blood. Like, probably.
So you want to end on actress?
Best actress is like, I don't know who I'm picking, and I don't know who Scott's going to pick.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I try to do, where I'm like, one of the two of them is way more of an obvious answer than the other one.
Yeah.
So let's see who the other person chose. Whereas, like, if I left it like, oh, who's your best actor? Like, of course it's Daniel Day-Lewis. Like, who else the fuck would it be? Right?
Yeah.
So that's what I sort of do. This one isn't like that, because this one I think is maybe both.
Yeah.
Could be different.
Yeah.
You know?
It's not a given.
Yeah. So, Best Supporting Actress was Rachel Weisz for The Constant Gardener.
Yeah.
I didn't keep her.
Me neither.
Because that movie's good but boring.
Yeah.
What do you got? Who did you keep? Who didn't you keep?
I kept...
You didn't keep Dame Judi Dench because nobody saw Mrs. Henderson's Revenge.
And also, you're on the wrong category.
Oh, sorry. You did not keep Amy Adams for Junebug because neither of us saw it.
Too Southern.
Did you keep Catherine Keener for Capote?
I kept Catherine Keener for Capote.
Me too.
Because I love a Keener Seymour Hoffman team up.
Okay.
Always good.
That is true. I also kept her. Did you?
This is not the best Keenan.
No, it is
Keener
not.
Seymour Hoffman.
We're already past that.
We are well past it, and it got 0 nominations.
Yeah, well, can't win them all.
We'll see you for top 10s of the year.
Did you keep
Synecdoche, New York?
Did you keep Frances McDormand for North Country?
Yes.
Me too.
Those are the two I kept. Catherine Keener and Frances McDormand.
So you did not keep Michelle Williams for Brokeback Mountain?
No time for girls in my gay movie.
No, why would you? Okay, so...
Did I nominate the gays? You bet your ass I did. Spoiler. I nominated the shit out of them.
I have 4 left for my last 3 spots. It is up to you.
Let's talk through
to tell me who I don't like.
Let's see. I bet we have... Okay, I guarantee we've got one the same, so I'm just going to say it right now. Maria Bello, Her History of Violence?
Correct.
Okay, good. So far, so good. Did you throw in a little crazy-ass ScarJo from Match Point?
I did.
I like the way you think.
But, again, these 4 are fighting for 3.
4
so
for
she's
3.
not necessarily
So those are 2 of the 4 I've
mentioned. 2 of the 4.
And the third one I have is Tilda Swinton from the Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, because I like a white witch.
She's very good in it.
She's great.
Ooh.
Did I just blow your fucking mind?
No.
Yeah, don't downplay it.
No.
There were fireworks coming out of you.
Out of my ass. No. The other two I have left are Patricia Clarkson for Good Night and Good Luck.
A late cut for me.
And Judy Hopps herself,
Jennifer
Goodwin, for Walk the Line.
Yeah.
She's Joaquin Phoenix's first wife that he cheats on.
Yeah. Those are both good. I wouldn't put either of them above
Tilda,
who I've got.
Oh.
But you do what you got to do.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think you got to keep Maria
I think
for the stairs.
I think I'm keeping Maria for not only the stairs but also 69ing on the bed.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep ScarJo because I did not expect that as the movie progressed that her character was going to be that.
For those of you watching Woody Allen's Match Point, it's about 2 hours. The first hour is pretty boring.
Very boring. I honestly almost didn't finish it.
Yeah. It is one of those where, like, you know what? I'm an hour into a 2-hour movie. Is it gonna...
And it's just been like this, like, love romance kind of like with a little bit of a weird twist to it. Like, at times you're thinking, like,
it's a lot of,
something's not right, but what is it?
It's a lot of rich white people.
But then there's very much like a definitive point where I was like, okay, I like where this went.
It turns and it's good. Yeah. Stay with it. Now, one thing you never need to worry about turning off is A History of Violence, because, as I said, Viggo Mortensen and Maria Bello have the most unromantic, non-rape sex scene.
Married, but not actually interested in doing it.
It is consensual.
Yeah.
But it is the most unromantic, consensual sex scene in the history of film. On the stairs.
I think I'm just going to cut Judy Hopps for Walk the Line. I think she's good in it, but I think I like Patricia Clarkson in Good Night and Good Luck better.
Okay, so you got Clarkson,
Bello, and Johansson.
No Tilda?
No Tilda. I don't think I'm going to steal Tilda. I'm not much of a stealer. You're the stealer.
Stealing's, look, try it out for a spin. It's pretty fun.
I mean, I'm sure it's fun.
You feel good.
I'm not the stealer.
All right. If you did steal, I would say replace Patricia.
Patricia Clarkson, yeah.
But she's good. I love Patricia Clarkson in general.
I also love Patricia Clarkson as well, yeah.
Have you seen Sharp Objects?
No.
Really good.
I will?
You don't sound confident.
I'm not confident. So this was one where I don't actually have a
winner.
A winner. I'm torn on two.
I've got a winner, but I could be convinced otherwise if you gave me a strong argument. But as it stands, I got crazy ass ScarJo.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I was leaning towards Catherine Keener.
Keener's good.
I feel like
who doesn't like a girl who might have written To Kill a Mockingbird, but also maybe and this isn't implied in the movie. In the movie, Harper Lee writes To Kill a Mockingbird, period. But in real life, it's heavily implied that Capote just wrote it for her.
Yeah. This would be
which is the funnier story and kind of a dude's rock move.
This would be my third Oscar for her.
Third award win for her.
I gave her Into the Wild, and I gave her Get Out.
That's right.
So this would be my third. Well, I guess this would be her first, but
it depends.
If you're going in the history of time,
time is a flat circle.
Time is a flat circle. So everything's happening at the same time. That's right. It's like a record. Mm-hmm. I think I'm going to. I don't know.
You want to give Keener number 3? Give Keener number 3.
It's gonna happen. She's
getting
number 3.
It happened.
She's getting number 3.
Yeah, I fucked her.
Yeah, I fucked her. What do you said you're giving it to ScarJo?
I'm keeping ScarJo.
Okay.
She had her character and then major events in the movie, like all these second half, the second act turns were all real fun.
Real fun, and she as a character is like very definitively one way the first half,
yes,
and then completely different with almost none of those original traits, in the second half, which is very interesting.
And Like a Woman.
Like a Woman. Best Supporting Actor. So the original winner was George Clooney for Syriana, which neither of us kept because it's a bad movie. Matt Dillon for Crash sucks. Did not keep him.
I almost considered not Matt Dillon. Keeping George Clooney, but for Good Night and Good Luck.
Yes,
but I didn't even do that.
Yeah, I thought about it, but I didn't. I didn't keep him.
I think it'd be funny. It would be interesting to give a guy a win for a different movie in the same category as he actually won in real life. But I didn't.
What was I? Oh, yeah.
If anyone has seen Syriana more recently than me at the theater in 2005, let me know if it's as boring as I think it is. Because I think it's hella boring.
I haven't seen it since probably like 2007, and I remember it being boring too.
It's so boring.
All I remember is that there's like a car bomb at one point.
There's a car bomb,
and
for
he's got
sure.
a beard.
Check both boxes.
And
yes.
Jeffrey Wright's in it. That's all I remember.
Yes.
Do you even know who Jeffrey Wright is? You're just saying yes, so I'll shut up.
Black guy in Westworld. Don't fuck with me.
How dare you? You can't say that.
Black robot in Westworld. Oh, season 2 spoilers.
Anyways.
By the way, saying anyone is a robot in Westworld is not spoilers. Fucking everyone turns out to be a robot. Fucking Ed Harris. Fucking Jeffrey Wright. I don't care. Okay.
I don't. Yeah.
They all end up being that's every 4 episodes. The twist is, this guy's a robot too.
That guy was a robot. I couldn't tell.
I still haven't watched season 3.
So we didn't keep George Clooney. We both obviously didn't keep Matt Dillon because fuck that movie.
Correct.
So I have one.
You got an open spot?
I have one too many.
Okay.
But I have 2 people nominated for one movie, but both of them could get cut.
I see.
I didn't have enough, and then when I was writing them out, I thought of a new one.
So you could have you could have 2, 1, or 0 from this movie.
I could have 2 from that movie, or I could have 0. I'm not going to go one or the other.
Oh.
They get a co-nomination, or they get nothing.
Very interesting.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to actually do that.
I have 2 from one movie. That are for sure not even debatable.
I gotcha. I feel you, homie.
I got William Hurt and Ed Harris for A History of Violence.
Interesting. I kept William Hurt for sure.
Yeah.
Probably a weird statement to make because who else feels like this? I love William Hurt as an actor. I think he's so
awesome.
underrated.
I love him.
Yeah, he hasn't done a lot recently of big things.
He's a good bad guy
Iron
lawyer in Goliath.
Who watches Goliath?
I love Billy Bob.
You watch a bunch of weird shit.
I watch shows for grown-ups, Drew. You'll join me one day when your balls drop.
Maybe.
When I grab your balls and pull them out forcibly.
I kept William Hurt for A History of Violence.
Yes. As did I.
Everybody else. So tentatively in the possible list, I kept Paul Giamatti for Cinderella Man.
Yeah, I have him. He is 5th place for me. If you want to suggest the better one, I for some reason didn't write any more, but he's the one I feel the least strongly about. So if you got a better one, Giamatti's out. But I love Paul Giamatti. Okay.
So I've got William Hurt for sure.
Yep.
And then the other 6 are in for 4 positions.
I see. Okay.
So
I got ones I've said. I've got Hurt, Harris, and Giamatti.
Okay. Giamatti's on the bubble. Yeah. I put now I don't know, maybe an unpopular opinion. I put Robert Downey Jr. for Good Night and Good Luck.
He's good.
Yeah. I know he's not even like the second or like Clooney's got a bigger role than
he's
him,
3rd.
But I liked him a lot in that.
He's definitely nominatable.
Good. Yes. I added on the bubble is our boy Liam Neeson for Batman Begins.
I thought about him.
Ra's al Ghul.
He's
the best part of that movie.
Yeah,
sure.
He's the one that for me could maybe replace Giamatti.
Okay.
I might even do that, but keep talking.
Now, this is another one where it's who's the lead, who's the supporting. I put Christian Bale for The New World, but it could also be Colin Farrell and his switch. Because it's sort of like a half and half, you know?
I feel like Farrell has more than Bale.
Okay, so I put Christian Bale for The New World.
Okay, yeah.
And the last one that is 2 roles from one movie that is split.
I'm interested what this
is Burt Young or Graham Greene from Transamerica.
Okay. Yeah.
I feel like Burt Young doesn't really have a lot.
Yeah.
But he's also like I love him as an actor.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
and same with Graham Greene. Like,
Graham Greene's good.
Greene's
Yeah.
amazing.
He's real good in that movie.
So I'm kind of like I don't really know what I want to do.
Right.
I
Well-
think Christian Bale's in for sure.
Yeah.
I think Robert Downey Jr.'s in for sure.
Okay.
I think Liam Neeson's in for sure.
I think I'm replacing Giamatti with Neeson.
And I think I'm taking out Burt Young and Giamatti, and I'm keeping Graham Greene.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm good with that. Yeah.
So sorry. Say yours again.
So I've actually only said 3.
Oh wow. Okay. Let's not make that mistake
Let's
again.
keep it that
William
way.
Hurt, Ed Harris,
Liam Neeson.
not
Not Paul Giamatti. Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
And one that I didn't give him the win, but I'm almost
no.
I like him a lot. And man, once you start looking for him, you see him in fucking everything. Clifton Collins Jr.
Oh
for Capote.
yes.
He's really good.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
I legit almost want to give him the
What's he-
Oscar,
what's
but
he
as it
in
stands,
the-
I don't have. He was in. I feel like he's been in like 3 things that we've watched, like just
Recently?
for like 2010 and earlier.
Yes, he's in. Let me give you the list here. He's in.
Go Capote and newer.
Capote. We've got Babel.
Yep,
He's
Babel.
the border guard.
Yep. Oh, asshole border
yeah.
guard, piece of shit border
Yeah.
guard.
Then he's in Star Trek. He's in Crank High Voltage.
Nice.
He's in. Is this the one?
Babel was the one I was thinking.
He's
of for sure.
in Brothers That Adam Hates that I like.
That's right.
He's in.
Then he was in.
He's in Pacific Rim.
He is. He's in Waves.
He's in.
He was in 2 movies I saw. He was in 2 movies I saw at TIFF. Waves and what else?
He's in 7 episodes of Ballers.
Good to know.
Yeah, he's in. That's the one. Yeah, Waves. I absolutely loved him in Waves
Yes.
as the father of
Yeah.
the girl. Yeah, he was
Fantastic.
very, very powerful in that movie.
And what's the? He did another
running with the devil? He's
Nope.
in the Veronica. He's in Veronica Mars.
He is in Veronica Mars.
He's in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Must have been that.
He's in The Mule.
Yeah, I think it must have been Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
He's
and
in
Waves.
Honey Boy.
Honey Boy was the other one. Yeah. Because I saw both of those there. Yeah.
Yeah, he's very good. I do like him a lot.
He's great.
He's in something earlier that I
Can pull off both good guy and bad guy very well.
Well, he is Latino, so
Well, fair enough.
But all Latino actors at some point have to play bad guys.
He's probably played more bad guys,
Yeah, I think so.
but is
think
also
he played
like
bad guys.
when he wants to be a very sympathetic good guy. It's almost like he's a good actor.
It's almost like he's got good skills.
Yeah.
Ooh. Sorry, Graham Greene. You're gonna get nominated later for another movie, like in the 90s. Yeah.
Is Steel?
Yeah.
Hey.
Enacting my one steal.
Doesn't it feel good?
Ever. Not even of the podcast. I will never steal another one.
What absolute bullshit.
Yeah, I'm stealing that one.
What absolute bullshit.
Okay, is that your 4th or your 5th?
That's my
What's your
5th. Clifton, Liam, William, Ed, Jake Gilly.
Gotcha. Who are you giving it to?
I have it on Jake Gilly, but I'm almost drifting towards Clifton Collins.
I'm giving it to William Hurt.
Hurt's
100%
great.
giving it to William Hurt. Even though I will say that this character is very similar to Albert Brooks in Drive.
Yes.
It's less violent. But it's also like an out of character casting, sort of. I mean, he's not as much of a comedian as Albert Brooks. But
Yeah. Do I stick on? Yeah, Gilly was really good. I'll stick with him. I'm happy with that. I think. Have I awarded Gilly before? I've definitely nominated him a lot, actually.
Did you give it to him?
I fucking would have given it to him for Nightcrawler if Nightcrawler was nominated for fucking anything.
You know who I hate? The Academy. I hate them. Goddamn.
Or was Nightcrawler nominated for something and I did give
Maybe
it to him?
screenplay? Find Gillen. Nocturnal Animals. You nominated him, but
Nomination.
didn't win.
Yeah.
Nightcrawler, you nominated him, but didn't give it because it was the same year as Michael
Oh,
Keaton.
because it was Michael Keaton. Yeah.
You gave
So Nightcrawler was nominated for something.
You gave it to him for Prisoners.
Prisoners.
Supporting actor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which I think might have been a steal, but don't tell anybody.
Who cares?
Oh, no, it was because I for some Absolutely retarded. Like, I had Prisoners nominated for Best Picture,
Yeah.
but I forgot to even consider it for anything acting. I don't know why.
Don't know.
You good?
Yeah, I'm just doing some work while I'm, that's falling apart.
Quick artichoke check.
It's a baby guava.
What?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have guessed in a million years that was a guava.
Don't know what to tell you.
It looked like an artichoke.
No, okay, so I guess we'll do Best Actress. I'm keeping in my tradition of doing 1, then 2, then 1.
You go with the ABBA rhyme scheme.
Correct. So the winner was Reese Witherspoon for Walk the Line. I kept her.
I kept her.
I did not keep Dame Judi Dench from Mrs. Henderson Presents because no one saw it.
It's a stupid movie.
I kept Felicity Huffman for Transamerica.
I kept her.
I
thought she did a... This is like the reverse of real life. I thought she, as a cis woman, passed very well, especially voice-wise, for trans.
Yes.
It's reverse passing. It's a forward lateral.
Forward lateral.
I kept Felicity. Who else did I keep? I kept Charlize Theron. Theron?
Throne.
Theron. Watch The Throne by Jay-Z and that other guy. And what was
Kanye West?
Yeah, what was the biggest song off that album?
Lions in the...
No.
Tigers in the basement?
No. Someone was in Paris. Do you remember who that was?
People in Paris.
Yeah? What kind of... A certain demographic of people were in Paris.
No.
Triple N.
Nincompoop.
Exactly. Yeah, so of the 5 nominees, I kept 3. I kept Reese Witherspoon, I kept Felicity Huffman, I kept Charlize Theron.
I also kept those 3.
Judi Dench and Natalie Portman with an undermite, a.k.a. Keira Knightley, can suck it.
I did not keep either of them either. I assume we both added Laura Linney, Squid and the Whale?
You betcha. And I think we added the other one the same too.
I don't think so.
No, you don't think so, but you're wrong.
We added Zhang Ji for Memoirs of a Geisha?
No, but I did add someone ethnic. Koryanka Kilcher from The New World.
I had her
because I don't
know why I cut her.
Because I love Pocahontas.
Of course.
Pardon me, Rebecca Roth.
I had her, but I don't know why I cut her. I just did. She was the cut. I don't have a winner.
I do, and I'm happy enough with it.
But I know who I can pick.
I don't have a winner, but I do have a winner.
I'm gonna say mine out loud.
Okay.
And then
I'm gonna tell you if you're right or wrong.
Say if I'm right or wrong. I think I'm gonna give it to Laura Linney, Squid and the Whale.
You're right.
No, okay.
Because I have Laura Linney.
Gotcha.
You did a good job. I would have.
Not surprised.
I was gonna yell at you for anything else.
Well, you know.
You had a 20% chance of non-yelling. And you beat the odds.
Best actor.
Yeah.
Winner was Phil Hoffman, our boy Phil Hoffman.
Phil Hoffman
for Capote.
Captain.
He's on the bubble for me.
Okay.
Obviously did not keep micropenis Terrence Howard for Hustle and Flow because no one saw it.
Couldn't possibly.
I did not keep...
Although it is the movie that gave 3-6 Mafia an Oscar.
The noted singers of Mark Henry's theme.
Which is pretty cool.
I did not keep Heath Ledger for Brokeback Mountain.
I did.
Of course you did.
Of course.
2, 4, 6. So again, I have 7.
Okay.
But it's really just 3 fighting for the last spot. No, it's not. It's 2 fighting for the last spot. I think Phil Hoffman's getting bumped for me.
Really?
That accent's gay.
He did that voice for the whole movie and you don't give him anything?
No, he gets nothing.
Oh,
he gets nothing.
What a slap in the face. That's crazy.
I'm off it.
You're out of your mind.
I'm keeping David Strathairn for Good Night and Good Luck.
If you want to talk underrated actors, William Hurt style.
Yeah.
Let's talk about fucking David Strathairn.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
He's great.
He's good in so many like low key things.
He's good at playing like a sort of low energy fumbly mumbly dad.
Absolutely.
He's good at playing like a presidential aide.
And kind of an all business
or
guy.
A businessman. He's good at playing the business manager of an all women's baseball league.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's very underrated as well.
Yeah, love him. I kept him.
Who have I said two? I've said one.
You've only said David Strathairn?
He's the only one I'm keeping. Oh, and Joaquin Phoenix. No, Phoenix is on the bubble.
Phoenix is cut for me.
That's fair. I like Johnny Cash more than you.
It's true.
But
obviously you're not in love with him if you don't even know if you're keeping him.
So the only one that is in for sure. No, I lied. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Where am I?
I have to cut one, and I'm not sure who I want to cut. So you do some talking.
So I'm keeping 3 of the nominees. I'm keeping Phil Hoffman, keeping Heath Ledger, keeping Strathairn.
Yes. I am only keeping Strathairn.
Interesting.
Phoenix is on the bubble.
And let's see who I'm adding. I bet you have him.
We're both adding Jeff Daniels for The Squid and the Whale.
And we're both adding Viggo Mortensen?
For A History of Violence.
Yes. And that rounds out my 5.
Okay. So I have to choose between Joaquin Phoenix for Walk the Line,
Yeah.
Colin Farrell for The New World,
Yeah.
and Eric Bana for Munich.
Of those, I'd go...
Well, you hate Eric Bana. You're a racist.
I'm racist against Australians pretending to be Jewish.
Serbian-ish or Bosnian background.
He is a complicated man, and no one understands him but his woman. Of those, I would probably go Farrell.
Who you're cutting?
Keeping.
Oh, keeping. I have to keep 2.
I would keep Farrell and...
Joaquin Phoenix. Or Eric Bana. Or Bana, or whatever it's called.
That one's flip a coin, honestly. Ladies' choice on that. That one's your problem.
Well, it's Johnny Cash. I'll keep Johnny Cash.
Nerd.
So, Joaquin Phoenix, David Strathairn, Viggo Mortensen, Jeff Daniels, Colin Farrell. I assume both of us are choosing Jeff Daniels' Squid and the Whale?
As it stands, I'm not.
Oh, well, that's what I'm doing.
Well, fucking good for you.
What a pretentious C word. Not you, Jeff Daniels, but also you.
I was probably going to keep Phil Hoffman.
Okay. Interesting.
But if I was to give it to someone else, it would be another blonde guy.
Who you kind of look like and is also a very underrated actor.
Also true.
Yeah.
I think I'm keeping Phil, though. But
Okay.
Big ups to Jeff Daniels.
Big ups. All right.
So best actor and actress for you, Squid and the Whale.
Correct.
Pretty good.
It's
screenplay.
It's a
strong showing.
It's a real marriage story. Because
Yes,
I also did both of them for Marriage Story. You didn't.
I only did one.
You did one or the other.
I think ScarJo might have got beaten. I think I kept Driver.
Why is this all fucky?
You're so bad at it.
I'm not. It just like I opened the file and it decided
wild.
that it wanted to.
It's wild how bad
have
you
a
are
heart attack.
at opening files. You're one of the worst at opening files I've ever seen.
Look,
that's truly insane looking.
I don't know if I like leaned on the keyboard or something and it decided like
sweet Jesus.
Everything is having a heart attack right now. Look.
Your computer's bad.
I don't even know what to tell you, man. I hope that when I shut down my computer, it fixes itself and it doesn't.
I hope so too.
Anywho, is this still recording? Yeah, it is. We're good.
Good.
Okay, so Best Director, the winner was Ang Lee for Brokeback Mountain.
Yep.
He was my last cut.
I kept him.
I did not keep Bennett Miller for Capote.
He was one of my last cuts. No, and when I say that, I mean I kept him.
I did not keep Paul Haggis for Crash. Because his last name is Haggis.
And fuck Crash.
I think I'm keeping George Clooney for Good Night and Good Luck.
He was a later
I have
cut
one
for
too
me.
many, and he's the one that's on the bubble with
he could
someone
be.
else. And I kept Steven Spielberg for Munich.
As it stands, I kept Steven Spielberg from Munich.
Okay, so I assume we both added Noah Baumbach for Squid and the Whale.
I have him as my last cut.
Really?
But
Okay.
he could...
But you love him so much.
I do love him. But if he snuck back in, it would be probably over Bennett Miller, which...
is fine.
You could make a case for. But yeah, we'll see what happens with him.
Okay.
Spielberg I'll keep. That was well directed.
Yeah.
I hear that Steven Spielberg's a good director. Although,
says who?
not so much
Recently?
from the 2000s
Well, once
onward.
CGI happened,
Forget about
it was kind of a downward slope.
Game over.
Yeah.
My favorite
Game
Steven...
over because it's
Is
Ready Player One.
My favorite Steven Spielberg movie.
You know there's a sequel coming?
I do. It's called Space Jam.
Space Jam, directed by Steven Spielberg.
Steven Spielberg's Space Jam. We both added Cronenberg.
I added David Cronenberg.
You probably didn't, because even though you liked the movie, I feel like you have an animosity towards Terrence Malick.
I added Terrence Malick.
Oh, you did? Look at you, so did I.
I understand that he's a good filmmaker.
Yeah.
Like, he obviously has a good eye for visuals and storytelling, but
also,
I often
you hate him.
I mean, I kind of hate him as a person.
Yeah.
But he's one of those people who is so invested in the craft of, like, camera work, lighting, visuals, that, like, sometimes the pace and the story suffers.
Sometimes he loses sight of the fact that he's
in an
supposed to be making
business.
an entertaining movie.
Yeah, absolutely. But however, this one is the one that I like. Like, this is the one where I go, see, if all of his movies were this, I would like all of his movies. However, some of his movies are just visuals. Yeah. You know, there's not a lot of, like, plot moving or...
Tree of Life?
The Tree of Life is the main one. But yeah, I mean, this is the one that I'm like, see, like, this is me understanding that he is a great filmmaker who makes good things.
Yeah, I like this a lot too. That being said, it and every movie he's ever made could be 1 hour less.
Oh, of course. Yeah, he's not worried about...
Could be 1 hour less and still over 2 hours.
He's not worried about how long your butt's in the seat.
He's not.
He's worried
about... no regard for my butt.
He's worried about how long he can stay on a still frame on a stream. Or how long he can watch non-actors scythe long grass in the Austrian Alps, or how long a man can run his hands through tall grass. It's a lot of tall grass.
It's a lot of running hands through tall grass.
There's also a lot of grass in Badlands, so...
There's also a lot of grass in Cheech and Chong's Up in Smoke.
There is. And then I assume...
My nominee for Best Picture for 1974.
Ooh, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, okay, now you have to look it up, because if I pulled it, I'm just the best man in the world. I bet it's a little later. 76.
78. Close, though.
Not bad.
Close.
I've had worse.
Man, I can't believe both of them are still alive.
I can't believe Tommy Chong is Chinese.
I love that he's Canadian.
Yeah.
And I love that he lived in Vancouver for a long time.
Yeah.
And was just like a total, like, hippie in a band here.
Yeah.
Like,
in a band that we literally can't say the name of.
Nope. Okay, so I assume... So, Spielberg, Cronenberg, and...
All the Bergs. Look, name a Jew, and they're in there. Actually, except Woody Allen, who's not.
You didn't keep Woody Allen?
I didn't.
Oh. I assumed you would because you love Woody.
Look, nobody loves acknowledging the greatness of Woody Allen and the fact he's never done anything wrong more than me. But I couldn't fit him in. I'm currently strongly debating replacing Bennett Miller with Noah Baumbach. And I did.
And your money's gone. I put Woody Allen, but Woody Allen and Noah Baumbach are fighting out for the last position.
Okay.
So
I think it's Noah of those. Although I don't know,
here's the thing.
Woody's a great director.
Here's the thing: is I feel like Squid and the Whale, the Squid and the Whale, are and Marriage Story are similar.
Squid and Whale and Marriage Story similar.
Right? And I think I like Marriage Story more because I only hated one of the two characters.
You could side with someone.
I only hated ScarJo. I didn't hate Adam Driver.
Yeah.
But in this, I hated
Jeff Daniels, kind of a real piece of shit.
I actively was angry at both of them.
Kind of, yeah. Jeff Daniels, kind of everything you hate in someone.
Absolutely. But also Laura Linney was just like a joyless C word.
Who cheated.
Yeah. So who am I supposed to cheer for? And their son was Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah, and you hate Jesse Eisenberg.
So I think I'm keeping Woody for Match Point.
Here's why.
Here's the reason. Not only is it because it's the most recent, not only the most recent movie of 2005 I saw, the most recent movie period I saw.
Yes.
But there was one very cool shot that I liked where Jonathan Rhys-Meyers goes into the study to try and find the book he was reading, and outside the window is when ScarJo's like walking in the rain.
Yep.
And she walks past the frame and up just as he like lifts up and walks in, cuts the frame, and then he's watching her like walk away in the distance. I was like, oh, what a great shot. So I was
That's true.
Woody.
Counterpoint. Does a child wipe cum on library books?
No.
Advantage, Squid and the Whale.
He squidded those books.
He squidded those whales.
That's why it's called the squid.
I get it.
Yeah.
Look, I just replaced someone with Baumbach. I'm not going to try to work in Woody. It's not going to work.
Okay, so my final five are Steven Spielberg, David Cronenberg, George Clooney, Terrence Malick, and Woody Allen.
Terrence Malick, Noah Baumbach, Steven Spielberg, David Cronenberg, Ang Lee.
Okay. Who did you decide that was the nominee that deserved the championship?
What a way to say that sentence.
Which one of the nominees did you think was most deserving of the accolades
of the championship? I'm the champion director. Fight me. If they did it that way, who would it be? Uwe Boll?
If he has any say in the matter.
If you had to fight for best director.
Oh, Uwe Boll.
Yeah.
Maybe not currently, but I feel like Werner Herzog would probably win
Werner's
quite a few.
got
He's stringy.
He's got some piss and vinegar.
He's a crazy German.
Absolutely.
Yeah. No, come on. David O. Russell.
Oh,
he would win every
Russell
goddamn
would
Oscar.
fuck everybody.
He wouldn't even have a movie out and he would win Best Director.
And the winner this year with no movie, David O. Russell. 100.
He's got his fists all taped up and
127 and 0 in bare knuckle domestic disturbances with Lily Tomlin.
Yeah, amazing.
I have a winner, but now I'm having
big
pangs of regret.
Okay.
So what I have written down,
what I got,
you got to get and put it in you.
What
I'd like is I'd like to hug and kiss you. That is better. That is objectively better. I have Ang Lee written down.
Okay.
But I might give it to David Cronenberg. Did you give last year to Cronenberg?
For Eastern Promises.
Are you going back to back?
I'm not.
Okay.
Going with Terrence Malick for The New World.
Oh man, this is
what a shocker.
This is why we had the whole Malick spiel.
This is
why I hate him, but
this is a real Steve Austin and The Rock, and Steve Austin turns heel.
I'm
turning heel on my hatred of Terrence Malick for one episode because he won't be nominated again because we're not going back to 1972. 73.
Suck and then it. You're welcome. My pleasure.
Has he done anything else that I even give a shit about?
Have you seen The Tree of Life 2?
Oh, no, I lied. 1998, he's definitely getting one. The Thin Red Line is another movie I really like.
Yeah.
Anyways, Terrence Malick, are you sticking with Ang Lee? Angelina is Ang Lee Angelina Jolie in,
Well,
in Yellowface?
It's exactly the same as my theory is Daniel Day-Lewis, Daniel Day-Kim. His greatest acting work to date, and no one even knows it.
Not only did he play a Korean American,
Yes.
he played a Korean American who TFs into a leopard, cheetah, jaguar,
yeah.
in one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
I don't know if it's here's the thing.
One of the worst movies I've seen in the last 10 years.
I can't call it one of the worst movies I've seen
Because it has TF.
an Asian man turned into a kitty cat. I mean, I'm a simple man at the end of the day.
You are a simple.
And
you are a simpleton.
That's going to suck me in anytime. That's going to suck me off anytime. I'm going to keep Ang Lee because I like beautiful mountain vistas of central northern America.
Okay.
Wyoming,
Yep.
Montana,
Yep.
etc.
Yeah. Idaho.
And I like spitting on your dick and fucking a guy in the ass.
I was hoping that was going to come. A tiny spit,
like
one thrust, you're in.
The slightest moistening of the hand on dick, and we are all the way penetrated.
What if...
Unbelievable.
What if his butt...
Jake Gyllenhaal would be in the hospital after that.
What if his butt was so poopy from being in the wilderness...
Oh, he's a bad wiper?
That...
Just leaves and shit?
That it helped the sliding.
Oh, I hate this hypothetical so much, and I want nothing more than to just talk about Best Picture.
Okay.
Man,
so
do I hate
you're
that.
sticking with Ang Lee.
Sticking Ang Lee.
Okay. So, Best Picture, 2005. The winner is one of the worst movies of the last 30 years.
Fact.
Crash. Clearly, neither of us fucking kept it.
Fucking thing sucks.
I didn't keep Brokeback Mountain.
I kept it, and it's the only one I kept.
Okay, I didn't keep Capote. I did not keep Good Night and Good Luck.
I'm thinking you did
I kept Munich.
keep Munich? Yeah, I figured. Because you watched it backwards.
Because I watched it backwards.
Yeah, I would...
In slow motion. I wanted it to last. I really wanted to enjoy the moment. I wanted that revenge so bad that I'm like, I can taste it.
That first scene. Take that, you fuckers.
Okay, so you have one.
I have one. We each have one. I'm hoping...
Let's go back and forth saying one.
And hoping the other person also has it?
But let's say the ones we think we both have first, and then save it.
Okay.
I'll go first.
Go.
I think A History of Violence.
Yes. I think The Squid and the Whale.
Correct.
Pretty good.
Okay, now these are the two that one I think no, the other one I think yes. So I'm going to say the no. I have The New World.
1, 2, 3. Oh, did I do a bad thing? Oh, apparently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 of my 5 nominees
are the same thing.
Are A History of Violence.
I hope it's one, then the next one. There's not a stuff in the middle. I hope it's literally written twice in a row, and you're like, oh fuck.
It's there's 2 between them.
Oh, okay. Well,
a mistake anyone could
it.
make. Then okay, all right. So
Okay.
I'll keep my a real wild card of a pick.
Okay.
Which is the one I don't think you'll have my new 5th, which before I thought was my last cut until I realized there were 2 History of Violence.
Gotcha.
But
So
there's
I put
there's
The New World,
I did not
which
put
I
The New
didn't think
World.
you would put.
I think the other one we have the same.
I'm gonna say yes.
I think it's Howl's Moving
It
Castle.
is Howl's Moving Castle.
Excellent. Not even the best Miyazaki.
No, but still.
But still, it's Miyazaki. It's really good. And it's a top 5 of the year of these options.
We only get to do a couple in this. So
2? 3.
I think 2.
Does Mononoke get Spirited Away won
Spirited
the
Away
Oscar.
won the Oscar.
Did Mononoke get nominated?
I don't think so. That's a tough one.
It is a tough one.
Princess Mononoke.
Princess Mongoloid.
Mongoloid Panda. It did not get nominated.
So we get exactly 2 Miyazakis.
We had exactly 2 Miyazakis.
All right.
Unless we're missing something, but I don't think we are.
So let's make them count, I guess.
He's been Oscars, Academy Awards, nominated for.
I think The Wind Rises might have also got nominated. But I'm not sure.
Yes, The Wind Rises in 2013.
Yeah.
Howl's Moving Castle and Spirited Away. That's it. Nothing else gets nominated.
Well, gather ye rosebuds while ye may.
And he also got an honorary Oscar in 2015.
Excellent. Good.
As he should.
100%. See, I'm a big anime guy. I've seen all the Miyazakis.
Yeah.
I've seen Akira. The end.
No. Attack on Titan.
It's not a movie.
You said movie.
Yeah, well, I didn't. I didn't specifically, but and then literally the only anime series I've ever seen is Attack on Titan, and it rocks.
You're missing out on some stuff.
Hentai.
Is that all 5 years?
No.
Oh, you're because I have my bonus fifth.
My bonus fifth.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Shock and surprise you.
Oh, I know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, King Kong. No, I mean, if I look through the list,
it's definitely a lower down category that it's nominated for. It is not a director, best picture, actor, or screenplay.
That's a tough one. There's no way it wouldn't be Batman Begins.
No.
What are you, gay? I don't know.
Chronicles of Narnia.
You know it's about a lion who's Jesus, right? Those are two things we don't like.
What do you mean he's Jesus?
He's Jesus.
What possible similarity?
He's a Jesus lion.
What possible similarity? What? Just because they crucified him and then he came back?
Although he is voiced by Liam Neeson, so
right?
You could have nominated Liam Neeson twice.
You know what? Dual role. Batman Begins and Chronicles of Narnia.
Chronicles of Narnia. Wow, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
That's fine.
I don't give a fuck. It's not winning. It's fifth place.
It's fifth
Who cares?
Here's the thing. I honestly don't know who's winning.
I have my win. What do you think my win is?
A History of Violence?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, it's a real toss-up. But
if you want to give it to Howl's Moving Castle, I think that'd be tight.
That'd be real tight. But number one, it's not better than 3 other movies on the list.
Well, there's a problem.
And also, there's a better movie of his being nominated in a few years.
In 3 years.
That might win? Maybe?
Yeah, I wonder how... Yeah, I haven't looked at 2002 yet. I wonder how it...
I'm between A History of Violence and The New World.
I definitely go History of Violence between
but I mean, I really do like The New World, and also because last year I gave it to Cronenberg for Eastern Promises, which I think is better.
Oh, I don't.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're on opposites.
Yeah. No, I think History of Violence is better.
How much penis do you see in A History of Violence?
Less.
Is it 0?
Okay. I mean,
does he have neck tattoos and do that weird going for your throat thing?
No. Look, I'm not saying Eastern Promises doesn't rock. Don't get me wrong. I love non-horror Cronenberg.
Okay, number 1, none of this matters. Number 2, no one cares.
That is an interesting point. One I hadn't considered.
None of this
up
matters.
To this point.
No one cares.
None of this matters. No one cares.
I'm also giving it to A History of Violence.
All right. We did it.
We did it. Yeah, 2002. I mean, it's Gangs in New York. It's Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers. It's The Pianist adaptation. Catch Me If You Can.
Well, I think Spirited Away is in the mix then.
Yeah, for sure. Faux show. I
would consider Spirited Away high-end Miyazaki.
Correct. I think it's my second favorite.
Next to?
Totoro. Of course, Totoro.
All right.
Totoro's the best.
That's fair.
Totoro's the fucking man.
Yeah, Mononoke is way up there.
As well.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And then if you go Studio Ghibli in general, then we got Cat Returns in the mix.
Yes, but that's not even remotely close to the other ones.
Because it's so much higher.
Because it's so much higher.
Look,
It's on its own plane of existence.
as a Japanese animation studio,
Yes.
you can only go so long in your tenure as a studio before you are legally required to make a movie where a girl turns into a cat.
Correct. There is also a lot of TF in the Ghibli
Yes,
universe.
they're fans. There is in Spirited Away.
Yep, there's.
The best kind. Pig.
Pig. Because humans are pigs.
Humans are pigs.
Humans are pigs.
Oh, that's what he was saying.
Ah.
Wait, is there subtext in Miyazaki movies?
There is.
Uh-oh. I need to make a phone call. What would that scenario be? I had fucked up so badly by not understanding the subtext of Miyazaki movies.
I have to make
that
some
I had to
phone
make an
calls.
emergency phone call. Oh, I want that life.
I mean, just be glad you've never had to make an emergency phone call to someone.
Oh, I probably have. Just not about Miyazaki.
I don't think that you've had to make the right kind of emergency phone calls.
Probably not the right. No, almost certainly not the right kind. But also some.
Faux shiz maniz.
So what else is
Can't
that?
believe I said that out loud.
Yeah, I sure wish you hadn't.
Well, it's too late now.
It certainly is.
What am I supposed to do? Edit the audio so I don't say that? No.
Yeah, neither of us know how to do that.
Nah.
Or we both do, but definitely won't because we're lazy.
PPS.
Public Broadcasting System?
The New World is also the cinematographer is
Is it
boy,
Chivo?
My boy who I'm on first name basis with, Chivo.
Chivo. I like how Emmanuel Lubezki's nickname is Goat.
Well, it means something nicer in
No, it literally means goat.
no, but to them
It means
it's
goat.
like this is a cute,
greatest-
this is a cute nickname.
Or is it like greatest of all time?
Yeah, he's the goat. I mean, he's kind of like maybe in the conversation.
He's one of them, honestly, as far as cinematographers.
Yeah. All right.
Anything else?
That was 2005, baby.
You excited to return to theaters tomorrow and see A Quieter Place?
I'm ready to go see a quieter place. That's what it's called, right?
I believe so.
Oh, good.
The first movie you've seen in theaters since you think Doolittle?
I think it's probably Doolittle, but I don't like the last time I went to a theater would have been like what was that? That was December?
No, January, Feb.
January. So like
It was 2020.
If something else came out in February,
Well, I'll tell you what else
or
came out in
March.
February and how I spent my Valentine's Day 2020.
Your Galentine's Day?
My Galentine's Day was seeing the most recent movie I've seen at the theater, Sonic the Hedgehog. Which is so good, I almost never want to go to a theater again, even once they've completely reopened.
I mean, it's a great story to tell everyone.
Literally, the last 3 movies I saw at the theater, Doolittle, Birds of Prey, and Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, when are you gonna replicate a three-peat like that?
You're not. You're really not. Oh,
Like, we're talking...
we saw Downhill in theaters. Was that after or before? It came out February 14th, but we definitely didn't see it opening day. It might have been a couple weeks later.
Yeah.
Or a week later.
It'd be February sometime.
Because it came out after Sonic and Birds of Prey,
There you go.
so that might have been the last thing you saw.
Oh, have I been telling the story wrong for
Well, I
a
mean,
year?
Birds of Prey was the 7th, Sonic was the 14th, and what was the other one? Oh, and
Doolittle was January.
Later, yeah. So, I mean, Downhill was February 14th, and we definitely didn't see it opening night, but we saw it like...
Huh.
So maybe Downhill was the last thing we both saw.
I'll be damned.
Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
You can't say that anymore.
No, not like a monkey.
Well, you definitely can't say that anymore.
No.
Jesus Christ.
You know what I
You
mean.
know.
You people know what I mean.
You people.
I'm one of the cool guys.
I have friends like you.
I don't.
You don't.
I don't know anybody.
Yeah, you can't you can't even say you have white friends.
I don't have friends. Period. Yeah, I'm looking at March.
How could I be racist? My best friends are white.
All of my best friends Puerto Rican, and that's close enough. Nope, I didn't see anything that was released in March, so it's got to be.
It's got to be Kane.
It's got to be downhill.
Well, there you go.
Did anything at all? Because like movies stopped happening for a while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's the last movie I saw in theaters. Was Downhill, and now I get to say that the last movie I saw in theaters was A Quiet Place 2. Not even the real title.
It's a real Now You See Me Too situation.
Yeah, that's the name of the fucking movie.
Idiots. How hard is titling movies?
Our master dead.
Well, here's what I know. I know that the secret letter is T. And next week we're doing 2004, as is tradition.
As is tradition.
And listen to Mondays as well, which is, of course, WWF In Your House, A Cold Day in Hell. And, subscribe on YouTube, click the fucking bell on YouTube, and give us the fucking money, as Drew is gesturing to me. PayPal.me.
But the education and the kids and the
money.
The money.
PayPal.me/not Scott Henson. Do it.
Just
do it. Stop being a coward. Shut it off.
See ya. Goodbye. I don't love any of you.